It is that time. What's going on, guys? It's me, WestTownHD. Today, guys, we're just going through some more leaks. I found these online the other day, and I was like, you know, some of this sounds credible, but as, of course, disclaimer, there's no confirmation of this. We don't know if it's real. Take it with a grain of salt. I've glanced the list, but I haven't looked through it thoroughly, so we're just going to kind of go break it down. I'm going to give you my take, see what I think is real, what's optimistic, what probably is going to happen. Before we get into that, though, guys, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload. If you guys are new around here, we are almost at 200 subscribers. I cannot wait to hit that milestone with you guys, but let's jump right into it. All right, let's see here. Hello again, everyone. I wanted to share this missing information with you all that I got for the game's final characters. So already, this is just some random dude on GameFAQs. Like I'm saying, I'm literally just reaching for stuff right now. But I mean, it's always fun to go through these leaks and see what can be true and what can't be true. I wanted to share this information with you. Okay, I read that. 2 of the 7 characters are already confirmed, and here are the final ones. Okay, King K. Rool, confirmed Simon Belmont, confirmed Isaac is on the way. I feel like that's actually real. I feel like Isaac, this is going to be the Smash Bros. Game we get Isaac in, because he's been so heavily requested. Everyone's talking about Isaac, so on and so forth. Hasn't even seen his assist trophy yet. I mean, if we get Isaac, great. If we don't get Isaac, great. I'm not really into the Golden Sun series. I don't really see the whole hype behind it, but I have no problem with him getting into Smash. I'd probably play him. He seems like an interesting character. I know in the Project M mod, they had an Isaac model, moveset, what have you for it, and that was pretty fun to mess around with. So if Isaac was on the way, I'd be okay with that. Monster Hunter is still in development, which is the reason why he wasn't confirmed today. And he says he, so I'm wondering if it's just like you get to play as the male Monster Hunter, or if like female Robin and female Corrin, you get to swap between the genders of them. Although then again, looking back on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they had the female Hunter, and she just for the love of everything would not shut up. Oh my. But you know, that would make sense that they showed the Rathalos just to kind of give us that whole like, why are you here? But the Hunter isn't. So like I said, I've been wanting a Hunter since like Brawl. Ever since I started playing Monster Hunter on the Wii, I was like, oh please, this series would fit so well in Super Smash Bros. He was one of my most requested characters on the Wii U version. Well, next to Shadow the Hedgehog, of course, but Shadow the Hedgehog was my #1 pick for Super Smash Bros. For as long as I can remember. So I would be way hyped for a Monster Hunter rep getting into Smash Bros. And hey, if we actually get, because if you look at that, if you go back to the footage, the Rathalos, that stage there, it's not really an actual stage you can play on. The Ancestral Step is what it's called, I believe, from 4 Ultimate. It's not actually a stage, so I mean, so in theory, Monster Hunter character would join with like a variant of the Ancestral Step, because like that is the stage that we have the model and stuff for, kind of like how they have the Dracula's Castle, and they have like the Dracula where you fight Dracula, like the walk-off, how there's no walk-off on that part of it, it's kind of reminiscent of when you're fighting like Rayquaza or like any of the other bosses in Subspace. So I mean, in theory, we'll be getting the Monster Hunter character with the stage variant and some Monster Hunter music though. Slide me that. Terra from Final Fantasy series. Hold up, I'm gonna be really degenerate with you. Who's Terra? Terra. Oh, you! Okay, I know you. You're from yeah, you're in the Dissidia. Okay. So Terra from Final Fantasy series. So is she an Echo fighter or is she her own character? Because my knowledge of Final Fantasy is literally like this much. I have never played a Final Fantasy game. I would like to get into them, but it's just I don't have the time at the moment to commit to a really massive RPG. But from what I've seen of Terra, I don't think she'd be an Echo. I think she's going to be an entirely new character, and she's going to bring 2 more songs to our expansive library of songs from Final Fantasy into Smash Bros. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. I'd be so dope with more Final Fantasy though. Another Bandai Namco character. Speculation on that. People are like, Goku, put Goku in the game, guys. Put Goku in the game. Keep dreaming, guys. Keep dreaming. That's never gonna happen, in my opinion. Anyway, watch. I would be okay with being wrong, but Goku gets in. That opens up an entire like can of worms. I think a really good Bandai Namco rep would be Heihachi from Tekken. I think that would be super dope to have him alongside Ryu in this game. Like, they had the Mii costume for him in Smash Ultimate, or in Smash Bros. Wii U, so... With Smash Ultimate lining up to like one of those games of the year, it'd be foolish for Bandai Namco to say no to allowing Heihachi into Super Smash Bros. I think Sakurai can basically get anyone he wants into Super Smash Bros. At this point. Other than Heihachi, though, I can't really think of a Bandai Namco rep that would fit Super Smash Bros. I mean, we could give us Miss Pac-Man as an Echo Fighter of Pac-Man, but I mean, But I digress. Prince Sable from Frog. Okay, who the hell are you? Who the actual hell? This kid, he's already an assist trophy. What? Okay, I don't know what that is. If he was in Smash Bros, I'd be kind of a WTF moment. But anyway, coming to the Echo Fighter roster, there are people who didn't understand the system behind my information. The 2 X that were left were indeed Dark, Samus, and Richter. It was the amount of characters I got informed for the time being, and I don't include characters like Inkling, Ridley, and Daisy, since they were already officially confirmed at that point. So people doubted I only wanted to share information again when some of the characters I called were finally confirmed. There will be no more X this time. There will be no more X this time, since I want to make sure that everyone is named. With that said, there will be indeed... With that being said, there will be indeed more Echo Fighters that I anticipate here. This man's English needs work. I'm sorry, but this man can't. With that said, there will indeed be more Echo Fighters that I anticipate here. Okay, I guess that's grammatically correct. But maybe it's because I don't have my glasses on that I'm being super dyslexic. But that last paragraph was all types. I took an English tutoring class, breaking the fourth wall here real quick. I took an English tutoring class for like the last 3 years. So every time I see a paragraph now, I'm just like, you missed punctuation, you did this, you did that. But anyway, back to Smash Bros. Crom, based on Roy, already confirmed, of course. Soren, based on Robin. Now, hold up. I'm pretty sure I know who Soren is. I'm pretty sure Soren is the mage from Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm almost positive that's who he is. Yeah, this guy. So I played Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, and he doesn't necessarily wield a sword. To my knowledge, he could only ever use his magic. So I don't know how they could make an echo. Well, I guess he could just be like, he just loosely base it off of it. But I mean, based on Robin. Okay, I guess based on Robin, it could just be like more magically based. Like his smash attacks could be kind of like maybe like Zelda, like mixing with Zelda. Actually, like Zelda, the forward smash is like a little like ball of light. So you can kind of do that for his magic, and like his down special could be like different things. But I don't know if he'd use a sword though. I don't know. And Dark Samus, based on Samus, already confirmed. Richter, based on Simon, already confirmed. Ken, based on Ryu, I would love that. Get that sweet, clean red suit. Get the blonde hair. Get the Hadouken. Get the Shoryuken. For those who don't know, Ryu was like one of my best characters I could use in Smash Wii U. So if they added Ken as an Echo Fighter, I would be so down. Shadow the Hedgehog, based on Sonic, still on his way. See, every leak I feel like is nowadays just as... every leak nowadays, I feel like you're just throwing Shadow on there just because, like, hey, it's Shadow. But watch Shadow turn out to be kind of like the Gamatsu leak, how, like, they predicted Chrom, Chorus, Kids, whatnot, and they didn't get into the final game. Imagine this happened with Shadow, I would be so sad. Like, the last direct they have, like, about, like, 2 weeks out from the game's release, and they show Shadow as an assist trophy. Oh, can you imagine the tears? You would see me cry on camera. Cause this is like the only Smash Bros. Game I think we've actually come super close to Shadow being playable, and I just cannot wait. I had a dream that he was playable too, and that was so much fun. Oh, please Sakurai, please. He's my most wanted character, please. Felix, based on Isaac, will be revealed together with Isaac like Simon was for Richter. I don't play Golden Sun, but I was actually talking to my friend on Discord a few minutes back, and he was talking about how he wanted Felix as an Echo Fighter for Isaac. And he was telling me who Felix was. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because they're like basically just like Simon and Richter. They're kind of like two halves of the whole coin, if that makes sense. Isabelle, based on Villager. I really don't want Isabelle in this game. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Isabelle doesn't really need to be in the game. Animal Crossing is kind of Animal Crossing. The fact they got one rep, I think is good enough. But sorry to anyone, people I'm triggering. I'm just not much of an Animal Crossing. I don't really think it needs more than one rep. The Killager is enough in my opinion. Galactonite, based on Meta Knight, still on his way. I would actually love Galactonite. Galactonite is super dope. Well, let me see if I can find a picture. Looking at him now, it's very interesting that he's kind of like Meta Knight, because I don't know like the source material. I don't know where Galactic Knight's from. I know he's from Kirby. I've never actually like encountered him in a Kirby game. I've only played a few Kirby games, but the Kirby games I have played he hasn't shown up in. But I know he's kind of like Meta Knight, because you have Meta Knight, you have Galactic Knight. Meta Knight's kind of got like the bat wings. This guy's kind of got more angelic wings, what have you. This dude's got a lance. Meta Knight fights with a sword. I would be super down though, because I just like the whole motif he's got going for him. The color palettes and whatnot could be super dope. I believe. I'm not sure if he's a villain or not, but I know Smash Bros. Ultimate is kind of going more for that kind of villains nowadays. But I'd be super down to see Galactic Knight. He has a little comment down here. Let's see. As for the Bandai Namco character, it's the only one left I don't know about. I will update it if I get my hands on the information. That's it for my main roster. I don't know if there are any plans for DLC, but since Super Smash Bros. For Wii U had DLC, you can most likely expect it here as well. It's supposed to be deleted soon as well, and again, take it or leave it. Alright, now just overall opinions. If I had to rate it over 10, I'd say give it a 5. There's a lot of things on this list that are kind of inconsistent that I don't think are going to happen. Another Final Fantasy rep, I don't think it's going to happen. Prince Sable is already an assist trophy. I don't know what the confusion was with that. Soren based on Isaac, that could actually be really true. Isabelle and Galactic Knight, I don't think are going to happen at all. Just straight up, I don't think that's going to be a thing. I don't think it's going to show up. I mean, I can see a Galactic Knight costume on Meta Knight. That'd be super dope, but I don't know. And funny enough, like a lot of leaks have been predicting either Elma, Rex, or Pyra. So, and this leak doesn't cover any of them, so interesting on that one. I guess he's trying to like stand out a bit. Now, from what I did take away from this leak as being true, I think Isaac is 100%. I think Isaac is going to come into this game. Monster Hunter, a Monster Hunter rep is gonna. I feel like they're gonna show that off because I already have the Rathalos on the stage, so it's like, why wouldn't you be in the game, right? Terra from Final Fantasy. I would love to have her in the game. She's kind of cute. We need some more waifus in this game, not gonna lie. I saw that Etika video. I see you, Etika. But in terms of like Final Fantasy, I don't know if that's Sakurai's decision or Square Enix's decision to only have 2 tracks in Smash Ultimate for Final Fantasy. So I mean, if she comes, I would want her to come with more music. Another Bandai Namco character. I think Heihachi does have a chance. I think Bandai Namco, because they have been doing so much for like Smash Bros. Recently over the last few years with Smash Bros. 4, 3DS, Ultimate now. I think it's pretty safe to say we'll probably be seeing another Bandai Namco rep. Whatever character that is, I'm putting my money on Heihachi. That's what I'm thinking of. Although they didn't release it or they like didn't like show it at Evo, and I think that would have been probably the best time to release another fighting game character in the vein of Ryu for Smash Ultimate. But Prince Sable, fake. Crom based on Roy, of course, yeah, all that stuff already happened. Soren, I think we could get another Path of Radiance, like, character, but out of everyone in Path of Radiance, I think the Black Knight would be the most likely. I don't know if he could work as an Echo Fighter of Ike, having Ether and whatnot. From what I'm told, Black Knight is actually super fast. So, in terms of Soren, though, I really don't know, because I completed Radiant Dawn, but I never did Path of Radiance, so I don't really know if he had more of a role in that. I can see them putting in another rep though from that game. I wonder if we ever get another rep from like Shadow Dragon, like a Pegasus Knight, like Kata or something like that from a Shadow Dragon. Because it seems like right now all we're doing is getting like a love for like Awakening, and yeah, it's kind of just because we've got like all the important characters from Awakening, like the big 3. We got Crom, Robin, and Lucina. So having more characters from Radiant Dawn would super be down, and I would love Ken 10/10 would definitely swap between him and Ryu. I'd be interesting to see what his mechanics are, but as a counter to that, I would like to see Akuma or Evil Ryu, just to keep in line with the villains tab that they're adding in this game. Like, I guess last Smash Bros. Game, I think they added like the majority of characters that they added, where I think it was like a 50-60 ratio of like females to male characters they added, or male characters that have female components. So I feel like Smash Bros. 4 was like the female, or the game where they're adding all the female characters, and this is the game they're gonna like be focusing more on villains, as we've seen with the last few character reveals. Shadow the Hedgehog based on Sonic. Okay, first off, okay, hold up. Quick moveset breakdown. Okay, neutral special could be like Fox's Blast or something, whips out like a little machine gun or something like that, fires that. Up B could be like Chaos Control, similar to Zelda's current Up B, and then like anything after that, I feel like would just be kind of similar to like Sonic, but like imagine if they gave him Chaos Control and it was like a Witch Time. He pulls up that emerald, it's kind of like a counter, and then when you hit him, he does like this, like in Sonic Adventure 2, and he Chaos Controls, and oh, it'd be so dope. But I mean, if Shadow the Hedgehog was like an echo of Sonic with like Bayonetta capabilities, people would flip. Though I don't really know. I could give a less of a crap about the competitive scene right now. I'm in it for me. Felix based on Isaac. I don't know if we'll get 2 Golden Sun reps, but I still see like Isaac is gonna come. Isabelle, Galactic Knight, and I'd say they're on the low spectrum for this one. But either way, that is gonna do it Thank you so much for watching the end of the video. If you guys liked it, hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 200 subscribers, and I cannot wait to hit that milestone with you guys. What do you guys think about these leaks, though? Do you think they're real, believable? I'm gonna go with overall, I think it's fake. Some of the items on this list I do think are true, but a lot of it's kind of just hit and miss right now. So I really can't say for certain what is and what isn't true. But of course, like every leak, take it with a grain of salt. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Deuces!